Why? Why do we keep looking for happiness in the same place we consistently lose it? Foolish. Why do we do this? Why? We put our people through so much pain over these vices. We put ourselves through so much pain over these vices. I told you, your new life is going to cost you your old one. It's all got to go. All of it. That's the only time you're ever going to elevate past all your bullshit, is when you finally realize all of it's got to go. Those places, those people, everything attached to what you fucking triggers you to be that lower sense of self has to go. That's it. There's no more of it. You can't walk a fine line. It's all or nothing, a line drawn in the concrete. So many people I was doing time with that would just cause their family so much pain because their bitch ass selfish desires and selfish choices. One of the homeboys, when I was busted, he fucking lost his son. He lost his son because they went out to the desert and they were riding motorcycles, and his son drove off of a dark cliff while drinking, and they supplied the alcohol. Oh my God, what that would feel like. I can't even imagine. But this same man would consistently tell me stories about his daughter and her heroin habit. He would have to walk into trap houses, find his daughter 40 pounds underweight with fucking straight abscesses and track marks and open wounds all over her arms and legs. And she's there with a bunch of fucking pieces of shit that are just using her. And he would pick her up in tears, just fucking broken, and pick up his little baby girl and walk her out of this trap house where pieces of shit were running a train on her. Can you imagine? And he would get her in the car. She would start to come to. And she would say, Dad, what are you doing? Bring me back. That's where I want to be. Oh my God. Whoa. This man had the reserve, had the strength of fucking 50 of the most powerful men I've ever met. I don't know how he's even alive till this day without going in there and smoking every one of those motherfuckers. But he caught himself the case from the liquor that was supplied to his adult son, but not of age, that drove off the cliff at night and died. Then the rest of his life, he has to live with this. So this man just plagued with the thoughts of his daughter, these imaginary evils and these true evils that he's witnessed. But the scenario creation that used to go through his head, I would sit there and watch him on his rack, just tripping, just going through it. And I would have to absorb this and think about what my brother, what myself, and what we did to our parents growing up by just not keeping them informed, not being open, not having great dialogue. And this is what I'm going to just stay so focused on as my son grows up, is that I'm fucking there, and that I let him know that these vices ruin your fucking life, ruin everybody's around you. These fucking parents who think they're cool and they're going to get high or get drunk or hang out with their kids, fuck you guys. You're the fucking problem. That shit. How the fuck are you going to know something caused you so much pain in your heart and in your life and pass that shit on to your children? And I don't give a fuck if it's just alcohol. What if it is just food? What if it is just food, you fat motherfucker, and you're not able to address the fact, be aware enough that you feel like shit, that as a man you couldn't take your shirt off at the fucking beach your entire fat ass life, and then you're going to pass that on to your 15-year-old son, have him go to high school, get made fun of, not even feel comfortable in his own fucking skin. We got one fucking life, and this is not a rehearsal. So I'm here. I'm here to address all these areas that I know caused me pain. Me, at 14 not being able to take my shirt off and the other kids are in the jacuzzi, just chunky six-pack, just living it. And I'm sitting there so worried, just habitually constructing this negative self-image for years upon years upon years about myself that I'm later going to have to address through massive amounts of workouts, massive reflection, and bringing myself back up. You don't have to do this to your kids, you piece of shit motherfuckers. You can fully just address the pain you know you've had your entire life, see it starting to develop in them, and stop that shit in its tracks. If your kid's starting to be overweight, track their fucking macros. Show them. They don't want to feel that way. Nobody feels good eating snacks every fucking day and eating this bullshit every fucking day and looking in the mirror, sick of themselves. If you see your kids going down that cool kid route where they're starting to smoke weed, they're starting to drink a little bit, and you still drink and smoke weed, motherfucker, get rid of that shit. You're the problem. Kids always fail to listen to their parents, but they never fail to emulate them. Never. Never. I'm going to get rid of everything that could ever cause pain in the people around me. And I already have. It's been a long fucking time. And guess what? All you naysaying bitches, people that aren't even in my proximity have dropped all these vices. And I love you guys because you show it's possible to not have to live with this pain that we inflict upon ourselves for our bad choices. Do you know how fucking good it feels to be positively aligned, mind, body, and soul? That's why I tell you my process is just a 2021, a modern day version of what always brought us closer to our sense of self. Back in the day, since the dawn of time, they fasted, they went on long treks, and they sought solitude. That's what my program teaches. And luckily, I stumbled upon it in the pen because I wouldn't have fucking ever chose to partake in a lifestyle like this. I was a pleasure chasing bitch with slight tits who would go to the gym when he felt like it and swore he was something, you fake motherfuckers. If it ain't veiny, it's fat. You don't know what you're doing, homeboy. We'll show you how it's done, big dog. You're going to hate me as these words come out, and if they sting, change it. I'll show you how to change it. Motherfuckers criticize, but they ain't constructive because they can't supply the solution. I'll supply the solution. Self-criticism is your best friend. And if you ain't going to do it to yourself, I'll goddamn do it for you. Because you need it. We need these hard truths. I love you guys more than you could ever imagine because I'm seeing your parents. I'm seeing your kids. I'm seeing you looking in the mirror. And I see that day that everybody is proud of the person you became. Let's fucking go.